Good morning, everybody. Dr. Ben Chamoil here. Hope you're having a great day. I'm here with one of our great clients, Heather. Been under care for about 2 months now, and we just did a re-exam.
Yeah.
Really good on the re-exam, and super happy. Today we're going to talk about upper cervical adjustment, very specific. Now there's a difference between manipulation and adjustment. I want to explain that. Manipulation is what people do to their necks. They just whack that around and just spinning it around and cracking it. You see people at your office do it, family members that crank their neck, and that's manipulations. There's no specific to that. So that's why most likely they'll have to do it multiple times a day. They're going to get to a place where they won't be able to turn their neck anymore. So it's easy. It starts off one, and then a couple of times a day, and then all day long, and then it starts to go the other way because now the body is going to apply calcium to where the person has done damage to ligaments, and that's manipulation. Those are people where later on in life they have to move their whole body to look over their shoulder. When we're talking about chiropractic specific adjustment, we've already done the x-rays to see exactly where we need to be. We can palpate to know exactly which vertebra needs to move in which direction, and with our specific adjustment, we can set that joint without affecting any of the other joints. So, palpating Heather's spine. Johnny, if you can come around, we're just palpating. When we get on there, we can agree right there. Yeah, she can already feel it. We're palpating. Nice, and it's really upper cervical, and it's actually over here on the right side. So you're gonna see me set up here, like a nice setup, going right into the upper cervical adjustment. This is called a chair move. Have my patient sit back, scoot all the way down for me, and you're gonna see the tip of my finger. I'm gonna lock in that joint right there, and we're gonna have one. It's very specific joint right into the area that it needed to be, and that will set. How'd that feel? Really nice and easy. Again, we're not manipulating, we're not putting stress on the spine that doesn't need to be there. We're not stressing out any organs, we're not stressing out the arteries, we're not stressing anything out. It's very specific with the least amount of rotation and movement in the neck. On the other side, we're going to come in. Feel that there, it's gone lateral, and so we're just gonna tilt the neck and boom, right there. Very nice and specific moves to set her spine right back in there. She's been under care, her spine's become more pliable, her range of motion has increased, less neck tension. How many hours a day behind the computer?
About 9.
You can sit on that. 9 hours a day on the computer. We were just not designed for that. It was not in our DNA to be sitting behind computers. So it takes its toll, and we want to make sure that we improve the quality of life. We keep range of motion going. That's the biggest key. The big key with range of motion is being able to look over your shoulder while you're driving. So as that time goes on, I saw a driver today literally having to shift over. That's not safe. That's not happy. That's not healthy. So by doing that, these areas of the brain stem right here has high amounts of receptors, blood pressure receptors there, oxygen level receptors are there, glucose receptors, all predominating. Most of the receptors in the body that regulate our systems are right under the atlas, in between the atlas part of the brain stem. So we want to make sure that there's never ever any stress there, so the brain can send those proper signals all the way down. So that's it for today. Great cervical adjustment. I want to thank you, Heather, for letting us do that and being on camera. And I know she's doing better. She smiled today. She was actually nice to me.
It's because I owe you.
Well, I'm waiting to get the call from the husband. I want to hear that. I want to hear the stories at home. But anyways, we're having fun here. The LA Chiropractor right here in Century City. What's your office? Who's your doctor?
Mitch Cohen.
Mitch Cohen here, also on the video. What is he?
Primary care.
Primary care.
Yeah.
Dr. Cohen, primary care. What floor are you doing?
16th floor.
16th floor. So again, we're here in the Century City Medical Plaza. We get to mingle with the great doctors in the building, so referring and getting referrals always works out great. Thanks again for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions about the cervical adjustment, just go ahead and put it in the comment box below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a terrific day.